The trucking company involved in a crash that killed 5 members of a family on I-25 last year tried to go buy insurance minutes after the crash. Our Mark Salinger looks at how that affects what the family's survivors could receive from a lawsuit.
One commercial truck into a SUV.
The pain caused on I-25 is still fresh.
Not close to having any kind of justice for them.
Desiree Everts and her son Hayden know finding closure after the crash that killed their family is not easy.
It's just harder to get the justice that they all deserve. 5
people in one car died. Colorado State Patrol says the driver of the truck didn't have a valid commercial driver's license. Police documents show the brakes were out of alignment, and documents filed in federal court now show the truck also didn't have insurance.
How does that even happen? Like, it blows my mind.
A man named Jesus Puebla faces 5 counts of vehicular homicide for the June 2022 crash. He ran into the back of a car stopped for traffic at 70 miles an hour. Lawyers representing the family say insurance had lapsed on the truck operated by a company called Caminantes Trucking. It's unclear when the policy lapsed. The crash happened at 1:27 p.m. on June 13th. Documents filed in that federal lawsuit allege the trucking company tried to add the truck to an active insurance plan at 2:50 p.m. that same day, just over an hour after the deadly crash.
How can this happen again and again and again?
Michael Leeserman is with the law firm for truck safety. He's not involved in this case.
What will happen is a truck company gets insurance and then they let it lapse.
When there's no insurance, the payout to the family of those who died becomes difficult to get.
There are times when we are very frustrated and have to say there's nothing we can do.
The federal agency in charge of regulating trucks declined to shut the company down after the crash that killed 5, fining them only $21,460.
I hope and pray that there will be justice sooner or later.
The truck was carrying mail for the Postal Service when it crashed. It took months after the crash for the Postal Service to terminate its contract with Caminantes, even after they found out that the driver didn't have a license. Reached out to the Postal Service today, asked them why they contracted with a truck that didn't have insurance. Heard back from them just not answering any of our questions.
This is so baffling. I mean, you think about trucking as like a heavily regulated industry. This is trucking with a federal contract. And you got a driver without a license, you got a company without insurance. How does this happen?
Yeah, the short answer is that everybody always thinks that someone is watching over all of this, and sometimes no one is watching. Our reporting has found out that this trucking company actually got stopped before with different drivers that also didn't have commercial driver's licenses. They were still allowed to continue operating.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate your continued reporting on this. Mark Salinger, thank you.